Hey, Joe Coffey here for PremierGuitar.com. We're in Nashville for Summer Namm 2009. And right now we're checking out stuff from Hagstrom and Walden. So I've got Gabriel Weil with me here. Gabriel, how you doing, man?
Doing great. How you doing?
Good to see you. Take us through it, man. What are we looking at here?
Definitely. Well, I'd like to show you here, this is the Hagstrom Viking. And this is probably our most popular guitar. Semi-hollow guitar with a traditional shape, but it also has some Hagstrom refinements. Wonderful bridge, floating trapeze bridge. Has Hagstrom custom pickups, which are custom wound by us. And wonderful Hagstrom neck. Hagstrom has a very unique design. It's called the Resonator Fretboard, which is a wood composite of ebony and other substances to make it really hard, really flat, very reliable and long lasting. And then we back that up in the middle with a truss rod called the H-expander truss rod, which looks like an I-beam. So you know how normal truss rods are cylindrical, this one's an I-beam, and as we know from nature, that's the strongest substance you can put inside something's an I-beam. So that's what we did with these guitars. That means that 30, 40, 100 years from now, this guitar is still going to be flat, still going to play great.
I mean, the longer I look at it here, the more things are popping out at me, man. Those are huge frets. I love the floating pickguard isn't crazy high,
right.
And these really fat F-holes. A lot of nice touches here.
Definitely. They try to go the full distance here, great binding colors, the F-holes are bound, because Hagstrom has a long history, you know, started in 1958, and from Sweden really, originally, and they made a great splash in the 60s and 70s, and even, you know, people like Frank Zappa used them, and Elvis Presley used a Viking on a TV show, and we've had a lot of real famous players through the years, and so when we come out with new guitars or reissues, they've got to be great. This is a newer guitar for us. This is the Ultra Swede. So Hagstrom has a famous guitar called the Swede, also has the Super Swede. This is the Ultra Swede. It has a great spalted maple top, has a coil tap for your humbucker pickups so you can get some single coil pickup tones, and also great metal hardware, solid bridge. And if you look inside the bridge, it's got brass seats that are mounted directly to the body of the guitar, so you get wonderful sustain that way. And so a solid acrylic provides the best transfer and the best mounting surface. The neck is also a great new design for us. It's super thin. You can take a look at that. Around 18 millimeters thin. It's an extremely thin neck, which we're able to do because, again, we have that I-beam style truss rod that goes through the guitar. That means we can make these necks really thin and they'll still be totally flat and totally straight.
So nut material?
This is the Resonator Fretboard again. And that's a graphite nut. It's self-lubricating, so you don't have to do the whole pencil trick, you know, where you're trying to keep this won't bind on the strings at all. The body of the guitar is maple, the back is mahogany, the back of the neck is mahogany. It's a reasonable price. This is a screaming guitar. So this is the Deluxe F Trim Arm. And so this is the deluxe model with an F-hole in the bass side. But what it sports here, what's brand new here, is the Traymore Bridge, which is a rocker vibrato bridge. But it's got a brand new design. As you look at it, you can see that they went through an extreme amount of detail in creating a design that's going to have a great vibrato feel, but also be very reliable, totally stay in tune and have great intonation. As you can see the saddles here, you can intonate them perfectly. So it always returns back to tune. You can go up or down. The rod here has a cylindrical feel instead of a lever, so it's a little easier to work with, easier to grab with your hand because it's cylindrical, you know. So it works really great. Has this kind of metallic hardware, you know, which matches the bridge really well. It also has a coil tap, again, to get some single tone voicings out of your pickups. Again, the Hagstrom pickups are custom wound, custom made for Hagstrom. These are great pickups. It gives it a great voice, excellent for any kind of style. You can go from country, twang, to blues, to rock and roll. We have a lot of indie and alternative bands that use this model. It's a bit of an artist's choice, actually, because I think of the versatility. So we love the Deluxe F model. We love the Deluxe F Trim Arm.
Let's check out some Waldens.
Excellent. This right here is the Walden D 710 CE guitar. I really believe this is a sweet spot of the Walden line. It has an Engelmann spruce top,
which is the finish. It's kind of matte, but it's not
satin finish. Yeah, satin nitrocellulose finish. and it has a solid Engelmann top. And Engelmann is a great, it's one of my favorite solid tops because it's got a very wide frequency range. It's got some good lows all the way to some extended highs, and it's not boomy or boxy or anything. It's got a very flat sound, which is really, really nice. It has Indian rosewood sides and back. Has Fishman Classic 4 pickups on it, so they sound great. Has a wonderful double acting truss rod, so you can change it from both sides to get it totally flat, exactly how you need it. So this is really a sweet spot in the Walden line. We absolutely love these guitars. Walden D 710 CE. This is Western red cedar top, beautiful tobacco sunburst finish. It has mahogany back and sides, and this is from our new Concord line of guitars. I apologize, that's the Concorda line of guitars. And it's got a high gloss finish. Looks beautiful on stage with the lights. A very nice rosewood fretboard, mahogany back, distinctive gold hardware, great looking headstock, and a reasonable price again. So the Waldens are a real great choice for artists, for people playing in cafes, for people playing at home, and for people recording. So please check them out, waldenguitars.com. And thank you very much for coming by.
Gabriel, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Joe.
it.
Absolutely.
I'm Joe Coffey. You're watching PremierGuitar.com.